One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Might as well stick with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Perry on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Makes the catch. It's Evans. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Seaman. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Evans. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This drive going from the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's going to let it go. He's got it all the way. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Kearney.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Sategna. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 17 to USC. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On his feet at the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dances away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Sooners will try to convert on fourth down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. The short hands, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finding open areas. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The offense changing the play. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 4th and goal.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Hawkins. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He'll keep it himself. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Tatum. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Sooners are flying down the field. Right back to the well. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They're testing the right side here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The play action fake. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. On the ground, it's Daniels. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Croman Hope. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
42, Spider.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a... But he didn't even get back to the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. They just keep firing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And those little runs, man, they don't look... Great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Taylor wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They'll move the tight end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. The quick out. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know, in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Breaks into the open. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Tuna.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got a man, it's Tatum. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting a sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the marker. It's Tatum. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Kent. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Daniels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to move the chains, Mississippi State lines up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking at next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some of these plays, they kind of simple, and then I was like, if I was on this side, it really kind of confused me, so I kept running motion like, bro, let's do this week, all this week, we did it outside. Yeah. And I gave them on this week outside this whole year game, but as I kept running it, I really got them. They called him running back, quarterback, the nigga really want to run, but he don't hold on to the ball. That man was like free and running with his speed, and my running back got speed, but as the game kept going, I'm like, got a little different little game playing, but it's like I was just really clicking on the motion plays to see if this worked, that worked. Then it's like a nigga got this, and so once I'm running it done, so I'm like, okay, but so we probably played the most complete game. I'm looking at my boy's stats. Man, 16 attempts, 14 completions. That ain't me. I'm normally in that 25, 27 range on passes. Ain't trying to think my boy didn't throw no touchdown. I don't think he threw no touchdown. And then, man, we just were running the ball. I ran it back 14 attempts. I put it back 5 attempts, both on 80% base. So, as the game went on, right, he killed me. But, he threw some little silly pass. I don't know if it was the wrong play, but I don't know if it take account for it. It's on the line. I kind of feel a little down on say that we're running back, so it's really like definitely stop him. It's not just like it ain't bad. So I'm like, I don't know how he's managed to break every game. I think it's great. And then finally when we took on then it's like, okay, maybe that's why he's great. I wasn't impressed with his speed, so I was just like, don't let him get one pure hole. I know how they know the iPhone basically let you the lane and do your thing. So he was number one, trying to stop doing something. And then we pick it back off of it. Number 5, he started at first. They came from the scout report for X amount of reasons. I guess he got a touchdown. So I really was kind of keyed in on the side. His time, but he wasn't really touching on the 5. When you run that play action, I really was off. And then I did see your receiver, number 3. Don't get a lot of minutes until it's too fast. And it is, he's going to fast with the receiver. Okay. And he gets to it, that third person on the scout report. He is number 3. But then you kind of started, kind of going to number 3, trying to go to him early. And I really go there like you do. I don't know why you do it. Didn't hurt. You still do it. But, the running back side is something when I really kind of been on black quarterback, but it's like these black dudes so fast right now. I really kind of been jumping my way, I get put on this way. These guys just say, hopefully it's not let my quarterback get on the last. That last gonna play look sweet, let's see if he can play good. We got it. Gary Moore got on the gonna be happy at the end. But,
Nah, D. Look. Look. Look, when I was playing this game, I said, bro, this ain't even on me, bro. I know this Mississippi State, because I'm looking at this shit before my eyes. I'm like, bro, this shit. Yeah, like the punt returns and like all this shit like that. Yeah, it wasn't no point of me clicking on it. I was like, nah, this shit. Because, after the special teams failed, it was like, man, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Like, I mean... Now, it was I know all three of the picks. The first RPO, I threw the RPO just to read you. I said, well, obviously I gotta read the slot one thing, see what he do. But the game progression, like how they do out progression, and like I guess pass timing, it should be off because as soon as I saw your dude take that 1-2 step in, I'm like that's the RPO. But the game, like passing mechanics, the slowness of and all that shit, it's like your on that RPO, he literally took 1 or 2 steps in the opposite direction of the bubble round. So obviously I'm gonna throw the fucking bubble round. But cause nigga, you took 2 steps in the opposite direction. So when you didn't follow it. Like I can go back to it because I remember it.
A lot of people throw RPOs, but I don't really count you to throw them. I haven't really seen your game to say my brother throw RPOs, but it struck me like.
No, I don't. No, I don't even throw bubble routes. I think it was just it was like I had to go back and look at it. But it was the game, like the play post selection or something had it where like, damn, this is my best situation I can choose or whatever, basically. Based off how much time I got on the clock or whatever. It was like pretty much like that. So I was like, well, let me read the bubble round. Well, I literally remember what you said. But at the same time, me knowing what you said, I said, well, only thing I gotta do is just read it. And I read it. And once your dude took 2 steps in, it might have been 1 of